football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the UCLA Bruins offense comes on the field first today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kurt.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Hey, it's a first down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also of just feeling the defense's coverage and making a quick decision to get that ball out.
Caught quickly. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The sure hands, it's Braves. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Bruins will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, he dropped it! Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to throw again. That pass is caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitching catch.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it falls incomplete.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
A long distance bomb. It's good from 57 out.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Turner trying to create good field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Crucial third down play right here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Running back grabs it on the screen. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on fourth and inches. Try to convert with a sneak. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down for the offense.
They feed the fullback this time. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
One thing about the college game is everybody likes to run a version of the spread. But there's still an opportunity every once in a while for the old fullback to get in there and show you what he can do. He reminds you on that play right there.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
He breaks free. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Well, that's a great example of a defense selling out to stop a third down and short. At 3rd and 2, looks like they put everybody up near the line of scrimmage, and when the back got free, he's able to go and pick up huge yards because there's no safeties back there to slow him down.
And the Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
The Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
They face 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Green toward the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Penn State. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
They're setting out to try the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
The Bruins will bring their punt team out of the field. No fair catch. They're going to make a return here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll feed the back again. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Catch made on the sidelines, good enough for a first down.
Well, that's saving your best for a critical moment. Third down play, quarterback puts it up where you've got a chance to get your hands on it, but a good job at coming down and getting a foot down for that first down.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down.
Here we go.
Wants to throw it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
He'll hand it off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, if you're going to run an ISO play with that pulling guard, the running back's got to do a better job of getting behind those big linemen to hope that a hole will open up. Here he tries to bounce it to the outside, and there's just no room out there.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Running back has it on a screen now. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. He'll be stopped short of the first down. The Nittany Lions will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Fielded near the 20. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the UCLA offense takes the field. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. No problem with the PAT. The lead 14-3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On first down, it's play action. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. There's the handoff. He finds some space. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And the Bruins will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And it's taken at the 25. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
It's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff to the back. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made on the sidelines. They'll move the sticks. It's a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
Check, check.
And the Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Fly trophy.
Give it to the big fullback here. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Keeping it on the ground here. First down and more. He's still running. Brought down, but he's past the line to gain.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on third down and set him up first and goal at the 10.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Looking to throw it on first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Third down, out of the shotgun. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Love the call here by the defense coordinator to be able to call this linebacker blitz to come up with a sack. And over the years, Penn State blitzes these backers and are more effective than maybe any school in the country.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking deep down the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Second down after the incompletion. Looking for a man. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. The Bruins will line up to kick it away. And now it's a high kick. He hit it straight up. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Caught in the backfield. It's Hussein. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44?
Base, 27, jump.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
What an impressive job here by this quarterback to work through his progressions, had the time to be able to read the defense properly, and then eventually finds the underneath route for a first down.
The Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here.
Let's go. Let's go.
Gives it to the back. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Will hand it off. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. That run sets up a critical third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. Make the stop, but let him out for a first down at the 29.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch.
Come on, Shaq.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down play coming up.
Ready, ready.
They're going to run it. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught for the completion. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. He was successful with his first try. This one from 39 yards out. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Penn State. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Snags a quick throw. And he runs that about. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Just flings it out of bounds with pass rush closing in. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Bruins will kick it off and begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. The completion makes it 2nd down. Handoff to the back. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Using his legs, it's Hussein. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Well, this offense continues to roll. You wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10.
Military stun.
Hands off to the fullback. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Picks up 4. Brings up 2nd down.
Here's the 2nd down play.
Trick 9B.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
Here we go. Here we go.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down.
Sixth play of the drive coming up.
Charcoal! Charcoal! Charcoal!
Looking to throw. It's Avila. Makes a quick catch. They stop him, but it's a first down. It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch.
22 water! 22 water!
We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain. Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front.
On the ground, it's Hussein. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Offense.
So now on comes the field goal unit.
Number 14 on the field goal.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Here comes the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Comes back on the field. They love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. That is settled for 3 last time. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. And here's the handoff. He's got the first and still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Scanning the field, it's Avila. Caught by the receiver. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the Nittany Lions looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. He's swarmed by the defense.
Gain of 1. It's now 2nd and goal.
Second and goal for the offense.
Fly trumpet. Fly trumpet.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This offense is still clicking. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
The extra point.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
UCLA 3.
So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to walk through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. On the run here, lets it go. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Returner tackle right there. That's what will start the drive. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Hand off to the single back. They test the middle, but gets stuck. That run goes nowhere.
I was was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Scanning the field, it's Avila. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down at the 45, and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down, you got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Using his legs, it's Hussein.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field.
Trick 9B. Trick 9B.
Ball handed off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Gain of 2. Brings up second down.
Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. So let's get back to the action. 1 quarter away. What would be an impressive CFP statement. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter.
Here we go.
Tailback takes the handoff again. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He finds his man. The reception nets about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here.
7. Now, fourth down.
So out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the UCLA offense takes the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Breaks an open space. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Important second down play coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Breaking free at midfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
He keeps it on a design run. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The pass rush closing in. Down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Launching one to the end zone. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They stop him right at the 24.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking right, this one caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. It's a quick grab. The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
And the Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. And the single back takes the handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught quickly. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold offense.
So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Second down after that previous play. Looking for a receiver. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. The Nittany Lions will bring their punt team on the field now.
17.
Looking to kick it away for the second time. Fair catch made at the 35. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here.